Welcome back, tribe. So we have a video here. This guy is living in Da Nang, Vietnam for $1,000 a month. I've been telling you guys to kind of start avoiding these places that are uber popular, like Thailand is getting, I wouldn't even call it played out. It's just too many people, man. It's kind of ruining the experience. If you ask anybody that's been living there for the past 10, 15, 20 years, like everything has changed dramatically for the worse. And places like Vietnam, Central Asia, all these other Laos, something like that can provide you what those guys were talking about, that magic 15, 20 years ago. So this is $1,000 a month. That just sounds insane. Get into it.
So today I want to show you around Da Nang, Vietnam. I want to break down exactly what it costs to live here for a month.
Dude, that already looks nice. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's a dragon, right? Yeah, look at that. Infrastructure, man, is quite surprising in some of these places that you would have never dreamed of going to.
I think it's going to be a lot cheaper than you would even expect. So first thing I want to do is show you how we live here in Da Nang. So let's go check out my house. Renting a house or apartment is by far going to be your biggest expense. So you're looking at a range of about $300 a month on the low end to maybe $800 a month on the high end. For most people, $400 to $500 a month is going to be more than enough for what you need. So we'll start with a quick little house tour. We'll see what we're kind of working with here. For this place, I paid $600 a month, but it's a three-bedroom house close to the beach, maybe 10-minute walk from the beach. Simple kitchen,
you see?
Simple little living room place to hang out.
3-bedroom house. He calls it simple, and he's walking to the beach within 10 minutes. $600 a month.
One of these bedrooms is my working room. I can play some music in here. I can work on the computer. And then there's 2 more bedrooms upstairs. Tons of natural light comes in. Nice balcony in the bedroom. The sunshine comes in early in the morning.
I heard that rooster.
So overall, I'm really happy with this place. It's definitely more than I need. So I think I'm getting a really good value for $600 a month. Most people can spend $400 or $500 a month for 1, maybe even 2-bedroom apartments right next to the beach. On top of that, you're going to pay another $50 or so for all of your bills, electricity, water, Wi-Fi. So that's the living situation here in Da Nang. It's pretty reasonable. So now let me show you how we're going to get around town. When you first arrive to Vietnam, you're going to have to find a bike. Most people are going to end up renting a bike for about $30 or $40 a month, and that's fine while you're getting settled in. If you rent a bike for about a year, you've already paid the price of the bike. So I recommend buying a bike once you're comfortable after a few months. For about $400 or $500, you're going to get a bike that you don't have to worry about. So for now, let's take a cruise. We're going to hit up the local market. I want to talk about some options for food.
That's a cool market. Damn, that's fresh.
So the market is by far going to be the cheapest way to get groceries. Wow. And you can see it's always super busy. It's always packed. The market has everything you need: fruits, vegetables, meats. It can be a little bit intimidating at first, but it's always fun to come to the market, talk to the aunties. You'll get the hang of it really quick. It helps if you can speak a little bit of Vietnamese. If the market seems a little too intense for you, don't worry, there's big grocery stores just like...
It's like for the Americans that just can't handle walking through a market, picking fruit out and shit. There's a grocery store where you could just be totally antisocial and pay for your shit and leave right away. God forbid you have a conversation with one of the aunties in broken English.
Like anywhere else in the world, but I recommend coming to the market, get some basic fruits and vegetables just for the experience. I'll usually come once every few days. I can spend about $10 and get a bunch of fruit and vegetables that I'll use for meals for the next few days. Just for reference, I got all of this from the market for less than $5 total.
Damn.
If you're living in Vietnam, you're going to be eating out for Vietnamese food a lot. And there's a lot of options, so I guarantee you're going to find something that you fall in love with. This is one of my favorites. This is Cơm Suon Ốc La. So this is rice and a pork chop with an egg on top. I always order a little bit extra crispy pork on the side. This is thịt cà phê. Comes with some salad. There's always free tea and water, so you don't even have to pay for an extra drink.
Of course.
So a meal like this is going to cost about $50K, $60K, so a little over $2 maybe.
$2, bro. Look, pay attention to what he's eating. That's $2. You go in America at a Vietnamese place, that's 15, probably $20 minimum. And they will charge you $2, $3 easy for the tea or the water. Wow.
So Vietnamese meals will always run around.
Same. So basically, you can go eat out every single day, just like the dude was doing in Thailand, and you will never need to cook another day in your life.
Maybe $1 to $3. You could never cook at home, eat out for
Yep.
every meal, and you're
You
still
see?
not going to spend very much money.
Nut.
Oh, yeah.
I remember getting fleeced at the airport $5 for a bottled water. This dude's eating a full fresh meal for $2. What the
I
hell?
want to know more about Vietnamese food? I've got a lot of videos about different meals in Vietnam. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm super small, trying to grow, so I appreciate your help. Thanks. All right, it's a brand new morning here. We're gonna start the day the way we start every day with a coffee.
How was that?
And about 50 cents for a coffee.
Of course.
And a mango smoothie, about $1 for.
Okay, $1.50 for a whole coffee and a mango smoothie. Even here, I'm in Eastern Europe, and I'm still paying like €3 for a coffee. So consider that like $3.50. I mean, what are you guys spending at Starbucks? $7, $8 for a coffee? More if you get the large sizes. This dude's at $1.50.
a smoothie. So I prefer getting it from the little corner sidewalk joints. So we're gonna get some of this rocket fuel in us, and then we'll head back down to the beach. If you're gonna be living in a beach town, you're probably gonna want to get fit, right? So the Vietnamese are super active, so there's a lot of options. You can't go very far in Vietnam without finding some dip bars or pull-up bars
That's tight.
for free on the sidewalk or in a park. And you've also got a giant free pool over here.
That view, though, is so
Now, if you're looking for a more serious gym, there's plenty of good options for that too. I go to this place, it's about $30 a month. It's probably the nicest gym in Da Nang. It's got everything you can imagine, all the machines, all the weights. You can see it's pretty much dead every time I'm in there. Nobody goes to the gym. It's even got a little functional area. You can run on the track here, free yoga classes, super nice pool and sauna area, even an ice bath. And this thing is serious cold. It's so nice.
Damn, and an ice bath.
Another way I like to treat myself is called goi do. So goi do in Vietnamese means shampoo the head. But it's really more like a 30-minute head and neck massage. So it's only going to cost about $2. So it's a great way to relax. Your hair will never be so clean in your entire life. It's the best $2 you'll ever spend.
Wow.
So one of the last things you might be worried about is going out for drinks and nightlife, stuff like that. Of course, you're going to want to have a few drinks on the weekend. Like everything else, drinking is cheaper in Vietnam than in Western countries. At local Vietnamese places, you can pay less than $1 for a beer. If you're more comfortable with Western style bars and pubs, you might be looking at $2 or $3 for a beer. Right now, I'm having a big pint of beer for $2 right on the beach. You can't really beat that. Of course, there's going to be more expensive clubs and fancy places on the beach where drinks will be a little bit closer to Western prices, but in general, you should be doing all right. All right, so I think we've covered most of the basics. On average, let's say about $500 a month is gonna get you a good place to live. Let's add another $50 for your bills, utilities, things like that. Let's say another $50 is gonna be renting a motorbike and gas, stuff like that, no problem. The thing that might vary the most for people is gonna be food. You know, depending on where you're getting your food, from the market or the grocery store, and how often you're going out for food. But I'd say $200 a month is safe for groceries and going out for a few meals a week. Western food, for example, is always going to be 3 to 4 times the price of a Vietnamese meal. If you're going to be eating a lot of Western food, you're going to spend a lot more money. So
why would you eat that slop anyways? If you're going to be overseas with fresh fruit and vegetable markets, meat markets like that, really, you're going to want a burger. Of all the healthy shit, dude, I've seen this overseas too when I was in Greece, when I was in Sardinia, it's the Americans that are usually doing this shit. Imagine if there was a group of Americans, imagine going to Greece, one of the most beautiful beaches, and all you're doing instead of going to Greek or Mediterranean restaurants is you're going to McDonald's for a fucking burger. And they looked exactly how you expect them to look. It's ridiculous.
That brings us to about $800 a month. Another $200 a month might cover going out for drinks on the weekends, maybe a gym membership for $20 or $30 a month. So that's being pretty conservative, but I think it's pretty safe to say you can live for under $1,000 a month in Da Nang. If we're thinking about the other cities in Vietnam, Hanoi is going to be a little bit more expensive than Da Nang. I'd say maybe $1,200 a month will cover all the basics. And Saigon is going to be the most expensive. So thinking maybe about $1,500 a month.
Cool. There you go. $1,500 to $1,000. And the The place he's in, Da Nang, is already looking nice, got the basics that you would need. If you're trying to escape the rat race, if you're trying to go overseas, if you're trying to figure out how to make it, there you go. Here, 1,000, bro. Solve this riddle in your mind. How do I earn some online income? What kind of remote work can I do? I only need $1,000 a month. Okay, 1,500. Seriously. If these kind of videos that I put on here doesn't like goad you into figuring this out, doesn't give you some energy, man, some motivation, nothing will, bro. This guy's living on the beach. He's eating out as often as he wants. He lives in a 3-bedroom house. He can walk 10 minutes away. He's only spending $1,000 a month. I don't know what else to tell you guys. There's dudes always in the comments like, I don't know how to make online money. And like, what is it that you have to do? What can I teach myself? Bro, that's something you have to answer. I don't know what your skills are in life. Nobody can tell you what to do. There's remote jobs. You have to find them. Sell some shit online. Figure something out, because 1,000 is a very low bar. We're not saying you got to make $5,000. You got to make like an actual Western salary. A real one, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. You just have to do $1,000 a month in something, anything. This should be a wake-up call to guys about what potential there is when you can live overseas. Man, harnessing the power of the internet is an absolute must today, at bare minimum as a side hustle. There are people, so many people have side hustles that make them $500 to $1,000 a month. I'm telling you, it can be done. Stop looking for people to give you the answers, man. Sit on the internet and figure it out. An easy one that people are trying to replicate is like YouTube, or repurposing clips from podcasts, or setting up little e-commerce shops, or, Shopify, like print on demand. You make your own designs. There's a dude that's making a couple thousand a month, and all he does is he uses like ChatGPT, Midjourney, all these AIs to make shirt prints for shirts. And then he sells them on his store. And then he advertises on Instagram, and he does little shorts, little clips, reels of very popular stuff, and he plugs his store. And he does that. He makes a couple thousand a month. The guy freed himself financially. He just chills on his computer and makes cool ass shirt designs using AI, because now they look incredible. You could literally get it to design you anything. I'll give you guys an example. So there's a website called Prompt Base, okay? And you could pick the models that you want. For example, they have Midjourney prompts here. It's basically a marketplace for prompts. People already did the work for you if you want to be that lazy. You could pay $2.99 for this prompt, and you can get these kind of designs to be outputted every time. Look, fashionable t-shirt designs, $2.99 for this prompt. Look at the designs here, guys. So you get these straight out of Midjourney, and then all you have to figure out is how to market this shit. And if we just search t-shirt, look at all these designs for t-shirts right here. Stuff that you may find cool, interesting, maybe if you were to wear this stuff. Look, I mean, it's so random. You can design so many different kind of shops with these designs. Stickers. These could be stickers. They don't even have to be t-shirts. But look at this, dude. How dope would this be on a shirt? Marketed to the right people. Look, it even can do mock-ups for you. So it'll design fake models. You don't even have to have models. You can get it to make you fake people with a white t-shirt, which you can then go and put the logo on so people can see what it would look like. This shit is insane. If you think outside the box, you can make this happen. 1,000 isn't anything to make them look at all these designs. This is one way. This is one of the games that I've been put on, and I even have my own online store. The shirts and stuff that you guys buy, some of those designs come from stuff like this. Look at this animal stuff. Bro, do you know how many dog moms would buy this? Are you kidding me? Look at this one with the astronaut. That alone looks super dope to me. Look at all these. That's a dope t-shirt right there. It's there. It's available. It's in the air. The opportunity's all around you. This is just one example. He's selling his prompt for $3.99. Unique t-shirt designs tailored to your preferred shape. All you have to do is market and just make $1,000. That's it, dude. $1,000, your life is free forever. Now you can build up this business, chilling 10 minutes from a beach, eating out every single day. Life is free. Get the creative juices flowing. You keep getting further and further ahead. Let me know what you guys think about this video. The guy living in Vietnam. A quick mock-up of what an online business could be for you guys. Share for the dudes that are already doing some form of online business. I know some people just don't want to give away the secrets, but just in general, what your guys doing and what you're potentially making. You don't have to get super specific, but give the guys an example so they could see what we're talking about. And this is just one of many things that you could do online, especially in a post-AI world that we're in. You literally have the perfect assistant that can help you from brainstorming to executing. Anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. Subscribe subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. Post videos there almost every day. Appreciate everybody that's been buying shirts for stuff like this. Guys in the private community, the private consults, it all helps the channel directly. And we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully you join us for the next call. It's happening in a few days. Glad to have all the new people that have been joining, and see you soon, everybody. Take care, guys. Get after it.